It all begins with a truly interesting scene, in a world of fantasies. Heavy lightning striking everywhere with powerful momentum, and from a distance shouts of murder could be heard echoing, "Kill him! Kill him! Kill him!" Our protagonist, half naked, was at the mercy of those who had somehow captured him, as he could only lament about his situation. How did it come to this? Where am I, anyway? An orc general that presided over the execution shouted out to the heavens. The next to receive divine punishment shall be brought upon the lowly human who intruded on our sacred land. For thousands of years, our land, the sacred land of the beast folk, has been isolated from the outside world. For the first time in history, a human has intruded upon us. This is an act of war upon the human who broke our covenant. Bring down the divine punishment. Still in a daze, his thoughts were on how he ended up there as he was in a cave just a moment ago. Divine punishment. Divine punishment. Divine punishment. Am I really going to die in this strange world? He wondered. But before we witnessed what might happen, time then shifted to 5 hours ago, as one of his colleagues was calling for him. "Hey, Tsuyoshi, hurry up and finish eating. Don't stray once we're inside. There are 2 other cleaning teams besides us today. If you slack off, you won't even get any scrap metal." Facing him, our boy Tsuyoshi wondered, "Hey, why are so many people coming to a mere C-rank cave? It's the time we live in. More cleaners are showing up. It's not like we're heroes. Hey, get ready. The heroes are coming. All right, let's go," he commanded. "Fine, I get it." Walking towards the cave, one of them spoke out. "Even if it's just a C-rank cave, it still gives me chills when I get closer. If a C-rank feels like this, I can't even imagine the terror of a rank or S-rank caves." That's odd. There were only a few darklings here. In front of them was a golden portal leading towards the cave, and from it, the so-called hero stepped out of the portal, donning golden armor. The one who seemed to be their leader, with a smug on his face. "Edward, we're lucky to get a reward so easily. I guess we made out pretty well." Witnessing their grand demeanor, one of the cleaners spoke out in admiration. "Heroes sure are cool. If only I could become one, I'd be able to make so much money." "Stop grumbling. You became a cleaner because you failed the awakening test." Licking their boots, the leader asked in a bright smile if it was okay for them to go inside, while not forgetting to thank them for their hard work. "Sure, go ahead." Looking at their imposing figures, Ma-Dude gave a short narration. "I'm Tsuyoshi Tsukishiro. After the heroes subdued the darklings in the cave, cleaners like us, commonly known as trash collectors, come to collect the leftovers. We're completely unrelated to the heroes. Cleaners and heroes live in different worlds. I failed the awakening test because of my physical constitution, but I wanted to be a hero too." As they entered the eerie dark cave, the leader gave a brief explanation. "This is a ruined cave, so it's not very big since it's only a C rank. All right, work quickly. We don't have much time. The cave will close in 4 hours, so finish up and gather here." "Got it," they shouted in unison. As soon as they started their cleanup, our boy Tsuyoshi had already found something valuable. "Oh, this is a fragment of a shield. This is a good sign. That thing is worth some money. It seems like your parents in heaven are watching over you." Feeling happy, our boy confirmed. "That may be true. I'm going to search a little deeper inside. All right. Don't forget, we will meet up in 3.5 hours. "Got it," he replied, then kept thinking. The good stuff is usually deeper, so let's keep going. 3.5 hours later, Ma-Dude was busy still searching and digging for some treasure, which made him feel worried. "This is strange. There's nothing here. If all I've got is a single shield fragment, that's not good." "Hey, Tsuyoshi, it's almost time to meet up." All right. I'm almost done. This won't even cover 1 day of carrying his medical expenses. I need to hurry and find something." Looking to his side, he finally got a glimpse of something interesting. "Huh, that's a well. I smell treasure." Getting close to it, he kept thinking, why is there a well inside the cave? It looks dried up, so there might be something valuable. If I find some undamaged equipment, it might cover a week of carrying his medical expenses. Looking down the dark well, there was a skeleton hand submerged from the ground, with a golden ring shining ever so brightly, as if calling out for its owner. "That's a ring," he exclaimed, and while descending to the bottom of the well, he thought, "It's a corpse left behind in the cave. Seems like the heroes didn't notice it. Heaven forbid." After picking up the ring from the skeleton, he raised it in the air to inspect it, and after witnessing its genuine authenticity, he became very delighted, shouting in joy, "I did it! A rare item, a ring." This kind of equipment usually has some small status boosting effect, but it sells for a great price. "I made a fortune, ha 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 ha. I'll wear it for now, and get its level checked by Mr. Nakazato later. Better hurry and regroup." "Thank you, ancestors." However, as soon as he put on the ring, he felt something. It could be seen that the ring was doing something to his body, and blood vessels. Whoa, ouch. What is this ring? Suddenly a notification sound echoed in his head. Ding! The boundless ring has recognized you as its owner. From now on, the boundless ring cannot be removed or have its ownership changed. The boundless passage will open shortly. Panicked, he wondered, whose voice is that? Suddenly a vortex opened from the ring. What is this? However, before anything could become clear, the vortex was already swallowing him whole, which caused him to call out for help. Mister, help me. Hey, wasn't that Sayoshi's voice? He's not here. Wasn't he over there just a moment ago? He probably went to search another area. The kid sure is giving it his all. Unfortunately, he couldn't become a hero. Let's wait for him. We still have time. Shifting to our boy who's been swallowed away by the vortex. When he regained consciousness, Ma-Dude had already been transported to another dimension, and immediately found himself captured by the Beastfolk, standing before an altar as one of the criminals to receive divine punishment. It seems that divine punishment refers to a terrifying lightning strike that falls upon the altar. This place seems to be a sacred land for the Beastfolk. Did I get sent here from that well? He wondered. Upon the magnificent throne was the mighty Beast King, who announced the beginning of the divine punishment. Begin it? The General Orc then spoke to the crowd. My fellow kin, today, we will execute 3 great criminals. The first is one of our own, who sold confidential information about our territory to the despised elves and humans. The traitor orc was then brought forth the altar for punishment. How pitiful! The crowd mocked. A traitor! Shame on you! They then chanted with frivolous killing intent. Bring divine punishment upon the traitor. Divine punishment, divine punishment. By the Beast King's command, they shall face divine punishment. The traitorous orc was then kicked on the back, laying face down upon the altar. The general then continued. The hammer of the divine king, surrounded by bolts of punishing lightning, shall crush all sins. No one has ever escaped from this altar. The domain of divine punishment. With that, a heavy lightning strike descended upon the death row orc, killing him directly without any struggle. Naturally, the bloodthirsty crowd was delighted, brimming with joy. Bring down divine punishment upon the traitor. Divine punishment, divine punishment. Gearing for the next round, the general announced. Next to receive divine punishment shall be brought upon the lowly human who has intruded on our sacred land. The first human in history to wander into the sacred land of the Beastfolk, isolated from the outside world for thousands of years. This is a declaration of war. Bring down divine punishment upon the human who broke our covenant. The orc subordinate then forcibly grabbed our boy Sayoshi, who was desecrating his pants at this moment. Please wait, he shouted. This is a misunderstanding. I just accidentally lost my way here. Please stop. I'm not one of the humans here. My sister is waiting for me. I'm begging you, so please help me. Tired of his shouting, the orc gave him a nice punch on his stomach. Enough. Feeling the pain from the punch, his will crumbled. No way. I can't die here. I still have Karina, he thought. I have a dream of becoming a hero. How did it come to this? The bloodthirsty crowd was even more riled up at this point. You insects! How could a mere human defeat the great Beastfolk? Die! May you become ashes in divine punishment. Bring down divine punishment upon the sinner. Seeing the lightning descending upon him, his mind ran wildly, causing him to make a resolute oath. I can't die in a place like this. With that, he was not going to let the lightning just strike him without a fight, and so he did the only thing he was capable of doing at that moment, and that was to evade danger. Kicking the ground, he dodged the heavy strike, which naturally shocked the crowd below. Did he dodge it? His unexpected action even caught the future wife's attention. Even the general was stunned at that point. He avoided the lightning of divine punishment. That's unprecedented. Even the ever so bored Beast King raised an eyebrow. I refuse to die here, you bastard. However, he should have not wiped his buttocks before taking a dump, as in the next second, another lightning strike struck him through his chest, turning him into a crisp IH. No way. Ha ha ha, laughed the general, who said the lightning of divine punishment only strikes once. Time for the next one, he ordered. And within the crowd, the bound future waifu was also being pushed towards the altar for divine punishment. Divine punishment, divine punishment. What a futile struggle, she muttered under his breath. Ma-Dude, on the other hand, was busy lamenting his death, unwilling to perish. No, I can't die here. And as if hearing his plea, the ring shone brightly, activating its power. Ding! Activating the boundless ring. Divine selection system. His crisp body even began glowing. Ding! Activation complete. System authentication complete. Starting body repair and constructing the ultimate physique. The Beast King was the first one to even sense the unnatural state our boy was in. Akem. Another strike then struck him, one more, meaning he was not completely finished. Amazing everyone. That guy, is he still alive? Wondered the general. However, the more the lightning struck him, the more he became stronger, as it was enhancing his physique. Ding! Constructing the ultimate physique 15% complete. What the heck? Wondered the crowd. However, it seemed the lightning was not going to stop any second soon, as it continued to hammer him, as if refining his body. Ding! Constructing the ultimate physique 40% scanning, inputting skill, divine eye. Something is calling for me. He then unconsciously walked towards the voice calling for him, stunning the crowd with his resilience, as it turned out that he was walking up the stairs towards the giant golden hammer. Ding! Constructing the ultimate physique 60% complete, inputting skill, divine consciousness inventory. Inputting skill, absolute duplication, as he was getting closer to the golden hammer, which none had ever dared to reach. Ding! Constructing the ultimate physique 80% complete. Impossible, exclaimed the general. Other than the Divine King himself, no one has ever gotten this close to the hammer of the Divine King. Surprisingly, the Beast King, witnessing this, became excited for once, as he wondered in joy. Is that guy trying to lift the hammer of the Divine King? Returning to our boy, who had now wrapped his arms across the golden hammer, lightning crackling all over his body, causing him to wonder, are you the one calling for me? And slowly he began lifting the giant hammer. Why did you call me? Ding! The ultimate physique constructed 100%. Inputting special status, chosen 1. For lifting the giant golden hammer, a huge amount of external force rushed out with gusto, spreading the lightning everywhere, causing commotion within the crowd. Whoa! They shouted as his body had now been constructed. His body released huge amounts of energy, which even left the orcs below speechless. Divine hammer, you called me so. I'll make use of your power. With that, the giant hammer transformed to fit in his hand. Ding! You have acquired the Divine Hammer. You have reached level 3. Current unlocked power of the Divine Hammer, 0%. Due to insufficient capability, the true power of the Divine Hammer cannot be demonstrated. Special effects, unknown. Cannot be confirmed due to lack of skill. Become stronger to unlock the full potential of the Divine Hammer. A human lifted the Divine Hammer, exclaimed the Beast Girl in shock. The general's thoughts at this point were also running wildly. A mere human managed to lift the Divine Hammer. Impossible. We cannot allow a mere human to touch our sacred Divine Hammer. Even the great Beast King couldn't lift the Divine Hammer. How did a mere human do it? It is said that whoever lifts the Divine Hammer shall become the leader of the Beast Men. This must be some kind of mistake. Opening his status window, information about his skills and characteristics appeared in full view. Ding! Status, Sayoshi Tsukijo. Skills, none. Replicated skills, none. Inventory, none. Occupation, none. Combat ability, none. Somehow I feel much stronger, he thought. I reached level 3. Is this the divine selection system? However, before he could finish his thoughts, the orc general suddenly jumped on the stage, with tremendous strength, causing a powerful commotion. Damn you, human, don't you dare touch the Divine Hammer with your filthy hands. The other orcs, happy to see the general, commented. That man, he's our great General Ryger. Surely, he will not allow a human to act so presumptuously. Please help us reclaim the pride of the Beast Men. The orc general then continued. I don't know what kind of tricks you used, but to think you escaped the divine punishment, and even lifted the Divine Hammer. Return the hammer quietly and accept your punishment. Ding! Notification, passive skill, Divine Eye, activated. Use, can check detailed information about any item by focusing on it. Cool down, 0 seconds. Seeing his newly updated skills, he was shocked. Passive skill, Divine Eye, and looking at the general, his Divine Eye activated, showing the general's status. Name, Ryga. Title, General level, 84. Occupation, Beastman Warrior, Great Sword. Weapon, Grade, a Zanbato. After analyzing, he thought, Divine Eye. I can see the opponent's information. Is this also a feature of the system? The general, impatient as ever, asked our boy. You lowly human, do you dare challenge me? You seem to have some backbone. Fine. I'll make sure you die swiftly. With that, he pointed his giant sword at our boy, causing him to shrink back. Wait. It's a misunderstanding, he tried to explain, while thinking about how there is no way he is fighting a level 84 warrior swinging for a downward strike. He informed him. Shut up. Take this. Listen to me, please. While saying that, he raised the Divine Hammer, instinctively to block the attack. Watching all this, the female beast girl thought to herself that human is doomed. General Ryga is one of the 5 great generals, under the Beast King. Even among beastmen, he's an extremely strong opponent. A human would be cut in half with a single strike. As soon as the blow landed, it caused huge vibrations, blowing intense wind everywhere. His move, the quick slash, was somehow blocked, thanks to the Divine Hammer, but he still got pushed back, and reeling from the blow, his mind raced. I blocked it. My hands have gone numb. This hammer is incredibly sturdy. Shocked, the general wondered. He managed to block my quick slash, and his body can withstand the shock despite just using a hammer. Furious, he told our boy that he was lucky that the hammer saved his life. But next time, it won't. I'm telling you, it's a misunderstanding. Sayoshi still tried to bargain. I'm not from this world. Please hear me out. However, the general was not planning on stopping as he charged at our boy once more. There's nothing to hear, he says, then catches our boy within his huge hand. Gotcha. I'll toss him into the sky and finish him off with an earthquake shaker. However, it was a mistake for the general to pull off such a move, as while in the air our boy received a system notification. Ding. Active skill. Absolute replication activated. Usage. Sense the opponent's heart with your hand, and choose one skill to replicate from all available ones. Cool down. 0 seconds. However, you can only store one skill at a time. If a new skill is replicated, the original skill is replaced. Replicate skills. Sense the opponent's heart with your hand. In other words, I have to touch their chest. With that, Ma dude literally poked his nipple, making the general act major sus. And as he was falling, multiple skills icons popped up, giving him options to replicate a skill. Savage Roar. Cooldown. 300 seconds. Buff skill. Fully replicable. Skill. Slash impact cooldown. 120 seconds. Since you do not possess the weapon required to activate the skill, duplication is not recommended. Wow, there are so many. As if I can choose one among them. Feeling ashamed and embarrassed, the general shouted, What are you doing to me? Take this. Heaven and Earth. He launched an attack. Ding. Skill. Heaven Shaker cooldown 360 seconds. A warrior's attack skill. Fully replicable, though the extent of its power is unknown due to the lack of current profession and weapon skill. Heaven Shaker has been fully replicated. With the skill copied, he intended to fully utilize and fell down with tremendous speed, unleashing the Heaven Shaker skill, while also shouting to the general about how he could not afford to just die there. Watching him execute his Heaven Shaker skill, the general was truly surprised. Impossible. How can he use my technique? However, he got no answer as the heavy blow landed upon him, shaking the foundation upon the stage, also shocking the witnesses. However, from the smoke it could be seen that although he was hit, he did not receive any damage. How? The power control, it doesn't hurt at all. In fact, it feels somewhat pleasant. Ding. Due to being level 3, without a profession, and unable to use a weapon, no damage was inflicted on the opponent. Improve your abilities to increase effectiveness. Stunned by the system notification, he stood there in complete humiliation. What the? However, it seemed the general caught his second wind, as he grabbed his sword, and charged at our boy, shouting to the top of his lungs, You filthy human, how dare you humiliate me? However, before he could get any closer, a figure jumped high in the air towards the stage, halting the general in his tracks. That's enough, the voice echoed. And this video ends here. For more, be sure to subscribe. Until next time.